Gaffer, you've obviously had a few first day of pre-season trainings in your career, but you look like you're as enthusiastic about this one as you have all of them.
Yeah, I'm always enthusiastic because it's not me doing all the running today. I'll do mine tomorrow. I think that, you know, the lads, it's always good to see the lads enjoy the other lads' company, and you know they've missed them a little bit. You know, it's probably the first time for a long time I've been able to keep more or less the bulk of the squad that you're happy with, and they know that, and they're very close, which is why they're all back. And it's good to see them greet each other, and they've all had their holidays. They're all looking forward to coming back this season. They probably won't be looking forward to the 1500 metres and the running they'll be doing. So, you know, they'll be looking a bit pensive and a bit nervous, wondering whether they've done enough over the summer, because they'll know they'll be doing extra if they get behind a certain time, or, you know, longer than a certain time for a particular run. But you know, we've all had to do it as players, and now my thumb hurts, just keep going, go, pressing the stopwatch. That's the only thing I have to worry about. But no, they all look fit. I can see them. You know, I know when somebody's had a bit too much pud, or, you know, too much sangria or whatever it is, and they know that. So they all look, to the eye, they look very good at the moment.
They do look fit, and they also look genuinely happy to be amongst each other's company again. Does that add a different dynamic, and you're not having to introduce everybody and tell them who's who?
It does, and you can, once you get your fitness and your running out the way, then, you know, they already know our language, you know, the talkified language, my language, from football point of view. So you haven't got to explain it to everybody again, and so hopefully the ones that are, obviously they'll remember our language, they'll still be using that language straight away, and the new ones will pick it up really quicker than if everybody was new. So we'll show the new ones and the lads that are on trial as well. On trial, they're having a look at us, we're having a look at them. They'll see our principals video like we always show them, and that hopefully gets them into the feeling of, I'd like to be here. And then if they're good enough and we think they'll fit in, then we'll take them. If not, we have to say, sorry, but you won't be involved with us, but we'll try and help you get somewhere else.
And the other good thing, Gaffer, is there being so much of this core that finished so strongly last season. We have talked about it before, of course, but obviously they know that these principles, they work. Yeah,
exactly. And they do. You've still got to get the right players to work the principles, you know, and they, as you say, they've got to believe in it. And if you look at it, come towards the end of the season, once it all became, it was right, and they could see suddenly it all come, and it was just a little bit too late. A little bit of that was because of, you know, our injuries, bad luck with different things. But the reason why I'm looking forward to the season is that hopefully they will all come back fit, and they all believe in what they're doing. That's the main thing. You know, if you take Aaron Jarvis, for instance, you know, he had a fantastic season. He needed a good season because, you know, he'd had a bit of bad luck previously. Wasn't a prolific goal scorer, but has come and, you know, earned his keep, as it were. You know, had a great season, and he's here with us again. And, you know, we got high hopes for him to, you know, get 20 odd goals, if not more, in this league. As Bradley Ash, we know, scored goals in this league. To get Lewis and Stubbs back, you know, there's a story to all of them at this moment in time, and it's great. It's put the budget a little bit over because we didn't expect everybody to want to come back. But anyway, I'm pleased to say that they're all back, and, you know, let's be honest, our aim is only one thing, and that is to get promoted.
I think the whole Yellow Army were pleasantly surprised Perhaps not being so pleasantly surprised as the lads when they see what you've got lined up for them in terms of hard work. You are going to work them hard over these coming weeks pre-season, aren't you?
It is pre-season, and you know, as a player, I've done them every season for a few years, and as a manager, I've seen, and you don't sort of you take them to their limits, but not beyond that. You build up to the big ones after a couple of weeks, but. The short, sharp ones, like the 1500 metres, that's not an easy distance because they've all got a time to get in on, and they know that if they don't get in on that time, they'll be doing that again until they do. You know what I mean? So this is not me as a sergeant major, this is, it works. So, and I'm sure this group that we got are a very competitive group, so I'm sure they'll help each other, but they'll all come in the time. Even Downsy came in well in the time when he practiced it. So it's always very hard to say to players. Downsy's done it, not knowing that he was probably one of the best athletes as a player that I'd ever worked with. But anyway, there you go. Couldn't play, but he was a great athlete. No, I'm only kidding.
Well, it's great to talk to you again, Gaffer. Thanks for joining us.
All right, no problem, thanks.